Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Beis Halevi in the Maimar Bitachon, and he's teaching us that if you have Bitachon, you'll be able to steer clear from midos ra'os, from terrible traits and attributes that are a true sign of one's lack of Bitachon. And he says, Gam yinotza mikol averos sheben om lechaveroi. So too, a person who trusts and relies on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they will be rescued and saved from all averos, from all sins between man and his fellow man, bi'inyane mama, when it comes to monetary matters. The reason that we deal with money in ways that is abhorrent to HaKadosh Baruch Hu is because we don't believe that Hashem is the source of all of our money. And therefore, when it comes to our dealings between Adam lechaver, between us and our fellow Jew, or between us really over here and anyone that we're going to end up trying to cheat out with our money, it's because I lack the faith that Hashem is the one that's providing me and supplying me with all of the money that I'm supposed to have. And therefore, gazel, like robbery, va'inah, cheating someone, v'anshan shal midos v'ribis, so too the punishments that come along with false weights and measures. So you own a store and you have to weigh out the product, and you end up cheating the person by making it that it weighed more when it didn't really, so you make more money. V'ribis, and loaning money to other people with interest. Loaning money to another Jew with interest is a terrible thing. Why? Because interest, the reason I don't want to loan with interest is I want to be about chesed. I want to do kindness. I want to be generous to my fellow Jew. And I don't need to make money off of the mitzvah of chesed that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given me. If I loan money to another Jew with interest, it shows that I think in order to get ahead, in order to make some extra money in this world, it's required of me to take interest back in return for the chesed that I did. Someone who violates that law of the Torah is showing he doesn't trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem said in his Torah that you can't loan money with interest. And I say in my Torah, I could. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, do a chesed wholeheartedly. Help another yid that's down and out, that needs a loan. Don't worry about the money. I'll find another way to get the money to you. You don't have to make any money off of that. And I say, no, I need to make money off of that. Which means, says the Beis Halevi, wherever a person gets stuck in monetary matters, cheating other people and going around the halachas, the laws that we find inside the Torah, it's a clear sign that this person does not believe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu already decreed on Rosh Hashanah how much money you're going to make. The person doesn't believe and they don't agree that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that will sustain us and provide us with all of our needs. The person doesn't have real amunah and bitachon in Hashem, that even if it's rather easy to shave a little bit of money off the cash register, even if it's easy to charge extra money to the insurance company. A doctor once asked me, he said, Rabbi, what do I do? He said, I entered into a world of medicine that's not like it was 15, 20, 30 years ago. I entered into a world of medicine where every single doctor, because of the pressures that they have to make money, and under the scrutinizing eye of the insurance companies, everybody is playing games with their patients. They do half of a job. Then they tell the patient everything is fine. They charge them for the visit. They charge them for the treatment. And then a few days later, a week later, the patient realizes that not everything is good. They call, they make another appointment with the doctor, and the doctor then finishes the procedure that he was doing on him. And he says, the reason that they do that is because they can bill the insurance company twice. And they can make extra money for the second visit. And that's the only way that the doctors today are making any money. What do I do? Am I supposed to play the same games as everybody else? And the answer is, of course, no. Those doctors are not b'teich b'Hashem. If you became a doctor because you want to help people, you want to heal them, you want to make their smiles look better if you're a dentist, you want to heal their hearts if you're a heart surgeon, you want to make them better internally if you're an internal organ specialist, whatever your mission was when you became a doctor, If the main reason you became a doctor was because you want to be a shaliach of Hashem, you want to be Hashem's messenger to help bring healing and refuah to the world, so then what are you worrying about? How much to charge for this one? Should you bring him back a second time? Should you do the job completely? Your job is to be a healer. That's why you're here in the world. How the money is going to come? HaKadosh Baruch Hu bring the money. You've got $400,000 debt of student loans. You'll find a way to pay it off. You got yourself into it. You trusted in the beginning. You continue to trust in Hashem. And therefore, says the Beis Halevi, but a person who is lacking the real bitachon in the Rebbeinu Shalom, when it comes to their monetary matters, they will mistreat other people because they think that if they don't play the games that other people are playing in the world, if they don't do a little bit of thievery and robbery over here, if they don't cheat a person and they don't lie in business in the stores, or they charge interest when they're making a loan, they think they'll never be able to make a living. Says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, do you believe in me? Do you trust in me? Didn't Chazal teach you that on Rosh Hashanah, I decree how much money every single person is going to make? So whether you cheat your patient or you don't, whether you charge interest or you don't, whether you lie when it comes to the weights and the measures that are in your store or you don't, or even if you sneak into the person's house and you rob them and you steal from them, it doesn't matter because I've already decreed how much money you're going to have. And therefore, B'teich b'Hashem, if a person trusts and relies upon HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they would never fall into the trap of doing these things where they're actually literally cheating their fellow Jews in monetary matters, because we realize that all of our monetary matters are decided by Hashem. Have a wonderful day.